What's up? I guess that worked. I guess that worked. Just experimenting over here.
I was even making sure because I have you on my phone.
The thing is, like, they do ads, so even when we hit go live, like, there's an ad that plays first, and
yeah.
So I feel weird talking to myself, you know, and there's no one there. Hey Jen, how are you? Hello. Hey Deja.
Hey.
It's a party. What? Is it? It's definitely a party. Hello. How are you? I like those numbers. 1203. Guess what? I finally finished 30 minutes ago.
Superstars or Jade City?
Hopefully one of them. Hopefully Sweep a Star. It's been a while. That was a rough one to get through.
Yeah.
Hopefully Sweep the Stars. So I didn't even bring up my timer. What are you guys reading? I'm curious. I have The Alloy of Law or House of Leaves. So I'm gonna start one of these today. What are you guys reading?
Oh man.
Folks.
Oh.
Payback's a Witch.
Payback's a Witch. This book sort of triggered me in the first chapter, so I'm yeah, but I'm gonna try to read it. The Good House.
Yeah, I like it so far. I mean, that happened in detail, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, it triggered because that actually happened to one of my family members.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a lot.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. It's just like, oh my god.
What do you rate it, Deja?
Oh yeah, I gotta hear your thoughts, Deja. I gotta hear your thoughts.
I want to know. Hey Rose,
Hi,
how
Rose.
are you doing?
I need to catch your what? You need to catch your sprints. Every time we have your sprints, I'm out in the streets doing Uber.
Like trying to hustle up a couple of dollars, and so I pop in and then I have to like leave 10 minutes later. But I need 2 phones so I can do, It's been a while since I've talked to you, Dion.
It was like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, exactly. Wasn't that like? I'm going to be reading a story I'm giving feedback on, and then I'll read Akatar. Oh, wait. Did you finish Jade City? I'm just curious. So let me know. Oh, The Good House is so good. I loved it. Yeah, but it has a trigger warning, and as parents, like that's kind of hard,
Yeah.
to have those conversations. So,
because I thought something else had happened because it mentions like the backyard. I thought something else happened. But nah.
I wish it. Well, that's one thing that I can deal with a lot of other things that are triggers or discomforting topics. But one thing when it comes to kids, I just
that's why I think Take My Hand. It's
I'm gonna watch a review. I wish you would post it like,
I gotta space them out.
Saturday. I gotta wait all the way to Monday for that. Like,
right.
That's a long time.
No, it's not.
That's a long time.
No, it's not. It's
Monday.
It's the right time.
Nature of Witches. I like that. Have you read that? Have you guys read that? The Nature of Witches. It's about a girl who is like the witches are based off of seasons. I don't even want to spoil it, but it's based off season. And there's one special witch that can do all the seasons. So there we go. That sums it up. There goes my book. You know, Brandie was just talking about people doing book reviews, and I was like, you convinced me. I need to start doing book reviews. There goes my book review. That's how my videos would be. Is like literally like boom. Here you go. There it goes.
You gotta like literally when I record them, it's a lot. So there's a lot of editing.
I know.
Involved.
I already hate editing. Hello, Pat.
Hi, Pat.
Hi, how are you? I'm reading To Be Devoured, a quick sapphic horror novella.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. She was like asking for votes earlier. So
It was rigged because there was 7 people, but there was 12 votes. Something wasn't adding up.
I hope she didn't count mine as duplicate because at first I chose Sanderson, and then I was like, wait, she said sapphic horror. I changed my mind. So hopefully she didn't count in duplicates. But she did say that she would keep, even though I wasn't there when she took the vote, she said she would, you know, write my vote down. I'm halfway through Jade City. Okay. 2.5, 3 stars. I like the ending, but I guess but the beginning ruined it for me. It feels like it wasn't plot driven or character driven. It was culture, community driven.
Yeah. It was culture, community driven.
Gotcha. But I want a fantasy romance right now.
Oh.
Akatar.
Just pick up any Elise Cover book. That's all.
That too.
That too. True. It doesn't have that event at the beginning. Sorry, guys. It has that event at the beginning. Be warned that it gets revisited about 75% of the way in.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up, Jen.
Well, that makes a lot of sense because I'm like on chapter 10 or 12 or something like that. And there's things I'm questioning that, you know, did this person really be involved? They were acquitted. So like, I'm sure that it gets revisited. So I was thinking that already that, you know, the case will get reopened. So thanks for the heads up. Okay, so I can't seem to find Hope of Elantris. I did buy the audio copy, but it's like 35 minutes with Sanderson and Cass. So Hope of Elantris is a novella, and I have it on my bed, but it's in a book called Arcanium Unbound. So all of the novellas that we're reading are on Arcanium Unbound. And so if you have the Arcanium Unbound audio, it will have all of it. All of the novellas audio as well. Okay, Brandie, cool beans. So I would just buy the book Arcanium Unbound because that would just be a lot easier. Everything's in one bind up. Reading Black Cake by Charmaine Wilkerson for a Caribbean-a-thon. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I didn't hear about that. I can't finish it. Yeah, Emperor of Soul. All of those novellas are in Arcanium Unbound. So I know I'm late on it, but like, there you go. It's all there in a bind up. Get there, Dion. Look, Dion. I love that she's here. And I love the culture in the book, but needed at least character I liked or plot that I cared about. I feel that. I was going to buy it because I need more sci-fi books, but yeah, I just don't have it in me to purchase any more books. I put in your vote in my head, don't worry, as a whore. Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm on a horror kick. A middle grade, fun, funny, and horror. Two separate. Hey ladies, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Thanks. Still reading 5th season. Ooh, so good. Speaking of 5th season, I know Brandie's taking care of business right now, but she just signed up for like the membership. So she just did it today where you can go on to her account and join as a member on her channel. And I was the first one. So you know, just throwing that out there. Brandie, Books with Brandie, Shanae, she has her membership set up. I hope she's not mad that I'm promoting her before she's promoting herself. So, oops. You're welcome. You're fine, Rose. You're fine. Do you want to join us? Well, you said your internet is messing up, but if you guys want to join on our live, let me know and I'll send the link. I think we're gonna start with. Do you guys want to start with a 30-minute, 45-minute? What do you guys want to do?
30.
30. Okay. Let me know in the comments, guys. Hi, how are you? There goes my tacos. I ordered tacos before we started live. A few people voted for Hort earlier who had to leave, so I just counted it as extra. Okay, gotcha. Also, I'm going to read Heavy is the Head this month since I'm beta reading the sequel next month. Oh, hold on, guys.
Get your tacos.
Jeez, I know.
Hi, guys.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
You can have a cat.
Usually they just leave it at the door, but whatever. The author had a free novella on her site that I enjoyed a lot. Ooh, that's interesting. Also, I was like 9 hours, so I'm good for the week. Gotcha. 30 sounds good. Okay, so 30, 30, 30. Cat, did you flip it over? Did you flip over the cat yet? Did I miss that part?
I can do it.
No! Oh my God. Oh. I'm sure she's used to this by this point.
Yeah, she just went back to lie down.
No big thing, guys. No big thing. I love it. Yes, tacos. I'm obsessed. I am so sorry. Not me messing with the cat. And it's crazy because I'm in an apartment and like, who has doorbells in an apartment? I hate that thing. I wish I can take it off. Hello, how are you?
Hi, Saf.
Yeah, Dion is crazy. We enjoy her. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with a 30 minutes, and we go ahead and pull that up now. And
I had always
not an ad. Don't like ads. I'm still trying to figure out what book to read. What book should I read, Dion?
Alloy of Law.
Alloy. This one? Not House of Leaves?
No.
So big.
I was looking at like the things. I watched your video and you're showing the book. There's a lot going on.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's an experience. But I'll start with Alloy as well, because we have our 24-hour readathon this week too. So, it was hilarious. She took off like her toe was on fire. I am so sorry to the cat. I love animals. The vegan meat substitute or beans for your tacos. So I eat at the place that I go to. They just give you like actual avocado. But this taco, they just came up with one that has a meat substitute. So I do eat beyond, like this is Beyond Meat meat substitute. So absolutely. I eat a lot of meat substitutes actually.
Send me a picture.
Of the taco?
Yeah.
Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. Not an ad. Okay. Happy reading, everyone. Hi, everyone.
Hola.
How was reading?
I didn't read anything. Had to take care of Kiana.
The baby.
I didn't read.
I saw you over there working. How are you setting up your shelves?
This I've read. This I haven't read.
Okay.
I did that before.
I don't want to do it
Right.
because that'll be a visual of like, well, no, there's not. Actually, there might not be that many books that would be unread on my shelf.
I think I did well. Goes all the way down to this one.
Does that include paperbacks?
Yeah.
You separate the paperbacks?
The paper is just at the bottom, and then the hardcovers are at the top. But I think if I wanted to do rainbow shelves, but I don't own enough books to do that, from what I've gathered. So I don't know how I would go about that.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I thought about doing that, but then I'm like, I don't want to separate books that are together in a series and all this other stuff.
That's why I couldn't do it. I have to have last names together because I want my books by that author.
See, because I can't do that because I didn't finish series. Like,
yeah,
I just read the first book, so it's hard to have that on the shelf.
But you're gonna have this set of you're gonna read Elise Kova's series, right?
Well, I was thinking of like certain collections. So obviously Sarah J. Maas has a lot of books, and I might read The Throne of Glass, so she would just have a shelf anyway. But then if Elise Kova has her own shelves, that's a lot of books, and then eventually I'll have to start like, working what books can't stay kind of thing.
Right. And hauling them.
Yeah, for now it's I have loads of space, so.
Gotcha. I just ordered the next 3 Mistborn books from Book Depository. Yay! I started Alloy of Law, and I was like physically reading it, and I was just like,
nah. Like, nah.
Oh God. Maybe I'm just tired. I've been sleeping like crazy, but I couldn't do it. So I bought the audio. I have all these credits just in there, and I was like, I'm just gonna buy it. Hey, just got here. I'm on the body. I'm reading The Body of the Garden. Ooh.
That sounds good.
Body in the Garden. Gotcha. Okay. See? That book was putting me to sleep. That sounds interesting. Switching to 6 of Crows and doing homework. I'm about to start on a layout for my homework that is due on Sunday. I have like a bunch of... I'm retaking Spanish. And so all my homework assignments are due on Sunday. So I'm trying to map out how I'm going to do that. A lot of work. Nice timing. Just finished The Chosen and Beautiful and got my Instagram post made. Okay. What did you give it? Like 4 stars? 3 stars? I'm curious. Putting together a newsletter. Finally, it's been like 5 weeks.
Y'all be signing up. Once
I've had a message. Yeah, I'm definitely getting Brandie to read or listen to the book.
Yeah, I'm starting that this weekend. So I'm excited, especially with all the different narrators.
God. Wait till you hear Roman. Oh. Who is knocking at my door? Okay, 8:50. Wait for pages. Oh my God. Got distracted, got dinner. Okay. Listen to When Harry Meets Harry, but the narrator is boring. Facts. Read a chapter. Prefer my books by authors on my shelf. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Read 15 pages of a MILF lesbian romance. That sounds amazing.
Oh, wow.
Share the information, Saf.
Right, Saf. So we can support. Red 4 stars. Oh, solid 4 stars, but it was a 3.5 in the end. But the ending was really good. Gotcha.
They be doing that a lot in the endings.
God, that's what. Well, we're gonna talk about it this weekend, but like that's how I felt with the last Sanderson book. It's like everything got thrown out, and then all the information started. They started uncovering like, why? I
It
mean,
was
not saying
dragging in the beginning.
there was a good 50 pages where I'm just like,
yeah, it was dragging.
come on, just dragging, and just threw out so much information. Like, no pressure, all the pressure. DM. Yeah, just do a blended read. I'm reading via audiobook, The Memory Librarian via Kindle. Ooh, I love everything memory based. Okay, but we're gonna jump into another sprint because someone is outside my door. I don't know.
Did you order food?
I already got it. Oops.
Oh,
I already got it. So it sounds like one of my neighbors. I don't know. I'm not used to people knocking on my door. People don't know where I live for a reason. Like, I don't want nothing to do with nobody. I like my peace. It's just weird. That's just weird. But we're gonna go ahead and do a 45-minute. I like long sprints, guys. So
that's perfectly fine. I think this chapter that I'm entering is like 45 minutes because I'm hybrid reading it.
What is that? A little shoe?
Oh yeah, for my little AirPods.
That is cute.
I saw this at Claire's and I'm like, oh, I had to get it. So
that is so cute.
Because I usually would lose it, so this is the only reason why I have the shoe.
I had AirPods and I had 2 of them and I lost all 4 AirPods, so I can't do those no more. They just fell out my ear.
Go and get the door.
I know. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get the door. Please. Dion always looking out for me and keeping me on track and calling me out. I'm here for it. All right. Happy reading, everyone. Hello.
Hola.
How's the reading? I only got 49 pages in.
I read 38 pages.
I read 31.
Goals. Use. These chapters are long. Like this second chapter is over 40 pages.
Oh.
Look at chapter 3. No, chapter 3 is not that long. It's only 2 pages, but that's a huge difference. Chapter 2 being 40 pages, almost 40 pages.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe my math ain't math, and I don't know. Let's see. Deja left. The Good House is so good. How do you like it? How was the book?
It's going. It's about Angela, and then it talks about like the herbs in the garden and all that stuff. It's interesting.
But is it from her perspective or his perspective?
I think it's from her perspective. Maybe it's his perspective. Seemed like it was from hers.
She was in the garden, or he was in the garden.
Maybe. Yeah, it says Sacagawea. Maybe it was him.
Oh, what chapter are you on?
I'm on chapter 4.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Maybe. Because he was picking stuff that he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
Those yards.
Right.
Hey, Emma Ray. How are you?
Hey, Ray.
Oh my God, Brandie, are you reading The Good House? How is it?
It's good. I just had to put the book down after I got done with the first chapter because it was difficult to take
That
in.
first chapter went out in a bang.
Yeah, but then Angela talking about wanting to do some things. Yeah, I could see it. I probably would have actually succeeded if I'd be in jail. But whatever. What do I have?
What do you have left? Like, does it matter?
Yeah.
Does it matter if you're in jail? For me, if something like that was to happen, I don't care where I'm at. I ain't got nothing left. Like you done took my soul. So no, thank you.
Right.
Hey again. I read about 60 pages of the Jasmine Throne. That's the one with the girl on the cover, or I don't know. I got lots done. You'll have a newsletter in a few. Ooh, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
I'm doing great. Loving it. Loving life. I read 68 pages of Let Me Love You. I love that. Okay, gotcha. I'm reading Between by Tana B. Do, and I'm loving so far. It got me stressed out. Look, I just bought that book too. How do you like? I mean, like, it's good though, right? Tana B. Do is just amazing at making you feel like you're on the edge of your seat. And then what she does is she does these she's really good at it, where she is going back in time and she'll weave that into the chapter, and you're like, okay, where are we at now? And so I love that. All right, good night.
Good night, Jen.
Have a good day tomorrow. Have a good night. It's so good. I'm so happy for you. Good night, Jen. Dion, you know you can talk, right?
Yeah.
Now you can say that verbally, right? I don't want to have you feeling like your voice is hindered.
No.
That's not. Yeah, that's exactly. I I feel on the edge of my seat and stressed and worried about the characters. I love her writing. She has a book with her husband that I really want to read. They co-wrote. So it's like this fantasy horror book that I really want to get. Just trying to limit my book buying because I have bought a lot. Night, Jen. I did want to mention, so I was talking to Brandie about this. So we're reading all of Mistborn Air 2, and in the Arcanium Unbound, which has all of the novellas, there's a story in here. Allomancer Jack in the Pits of Alantia. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Yeah. But that is also a novella that's tied to Mistborn Air 2, that if you want to read it, go for it. If not, you don't have to.
I'll read it.
But I actually think, I don't remember if we're reading it first. No, I think we're reading it last, right?
I think so. I thought it was Alloy of Law and then you're supposed to read it.
I don't know. I gotta cheat and send the message. See the message that I sent to you. Yeah. So Alloy of Law, and then you read Allomancer Jack, and then you go into Shadows of Self, Band of Morning, and then you go back into Arcanium Unbound to read Mistborn's Secret History. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
There's so many.
I don't know why I just saw that today, and I was just like,
It's optional. You don't have to.
It's optional. Yeah. I am glad that people are reading Genevieve Do. Love her books. Read The Good House years ago. I thought it came out recently.
Oh no, it's been out for a minute.
Oof.
Came out.
Like 2020, right?
2003.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I love listening to her podcast too. So she has a podcast where her and her husband talk about writing. But I mean, they go deeper into not just like writing strategies, but they go into like other things and have like actual discussions. They did an interview for their podcast with N.K. Jemisin this week.
Oh wow! I think I've seen that on your stories.
Yeah, I shared it and then I forgot to go back and actually watch it because I've been lazy this whole week. Ate dinner, read 5 pages of a book I'm reading in my sign language class called The Deaf Community in America, and it's really, really interesting.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So you're taking ESL? I love that.
Oh, I want to learn.
So, like after that. So that's really cool. Did you know that if a school district can't like accommodate your disability, then they have to pay for you to go to a different school that will be able to accept you and accommodate?
So they'll accommodate my housing too?
No. They'll get a bus for you. They'll literally get a bus for you and transport you to whatever school, you need to go to. That happens a lot in the deaf community.
I'd rather just live close because the school that we have, there's stuff for it, but for just strictly that alone, it's like up north.
Yeah, it's far. Usually they have like an all deaf school, but like no, I mean who can do that? You know what I'm saying? Like who can if you only have like I think Arlington has or no, let's say Dallas. Dallas might have like 5 to 7, but Dallas is massive. So like you might have to travel a good 30, 40 minutes to be able to go to a school.
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes.
That's crazy. So they'll get a bus for you, pick you up, and then otherwise you can sue them. And that's a big lawsuit. or
Yeah,
not be able to accommodate. Otherwise, they'll hire a staff member to be able to accommodate you if they don't want to do the bus route. So they'll hire somebody. But yeah. Did you have a Jubilee?
Dion.
I didn't care about the Queen.
Ooh!
I know that Meghan Markle and them were there, and they were booing them as they were leaving.
Who was booing them?
The people, I guess, outside of the church and stuff.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Did they? I didn't know she got booed. I know they booed the Prime Minister.
Yeah, they booed them too.
Oh.
Their daughters.
Is the Prime Minister still Boris?
Yeah.
Or whatever his name is?
Yeah.
Oh. Dang, how long are terms over there? Jeez.
Well, it's
I'm
not.
surprised he's still in office.
No, because the woman before him left in her midterm,
I
so
remember.
he was doing her term, and then his turn.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Jeez.
How old is the Queen now?
90,
old,
99.
deathbed old.
Oh my god! And then her after her, it'll be her son, but her son is pretty much old too, right?
Yeah, he decrepit old. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he's just dried up, shriveled. But he's next in line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's 96. Born in 1926. You know how much knowledge and history that brain must have? Like, I mean, but all of her family is in books, right? Like, you can research her lineage and whatnot. But Lord,
Yeah, I guess so.
jeez.
Did you, Pat?
Right? Did you? What is it? What? It's just a celebration
Yeah.
just for the Queen.
Yeah.
But like, what's the point of it?
To make her feel special.
Oh god. Just to make her feel special. Oh my god.
Lord. Oh my gosh. And she just turned 96. Oh my gosh. Lord. I don't know much about it, honestly, because like me and my daughter have talked about it, but I was like, there's still at least one queen. Like, well, I mean, there's several queens over there across the pond, but like, there's one major queen. So, I don't know. I don't know much about it, honestly. I knew you would say that. No, Brandie, it was in the PM and came at a time where Meghan and Harry.
Oh, gotcha.
I think it was just the Prime Minister who got booed.
Okay.
They don't like Meghan, but they wouldn't boo Harry.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how they're feeling since they moved to the US.
Well, no one likes her. Yeah. Well, I didn't know what I meant. You know, the people don't like her, but like, they don't dislike her as much as they dislike the Prime Minister.
The Prime Minister is trash,
man.
Mm-mm.
I know people were like, it's been on like social media about Kate and
her kid
and her son. Yeah.
Acting a plum fool in public.
People like, if that was my child,
we roll up a newspaper and pop.
Like, he like shushed her, like I'm
put
like,
his hand over her mouth.
Boy,
yeah, if he beat him, then she would just get bad hate as well. So, and also, I'm sorry, but he's 4. Like, me as a grown adult wouldn't want to be there. So, I don't know why him as a 4-year-old want to be outside for that long. Like, it's not interesting at all.
And just sitting there for that long, that's crazy.
My daughter was 4. I still
in his pantaloons.
I don't, you know.
Yeah,
but at the same time, she does have a reputation to uphold. So like, her lifestyle is completely different. I don't mind popping my 4-year-old in public because I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have clear expectations, and by 4, we're talking about a 4-year-old who can express themselves, use the restroom by themselves, feed themselves. Like we're
I
not.
wish my son would. I wish he would. He getting popped. Keandre,
But I think you need
don't that
that
pop
because
me?
he's in
I pop
public.
you, don't I?
But
Yeah.
why does he even have to be out there that long? Like you make your appearance and then you take the kids on somewhere else. Like you make your appearance, you stand there for whatever amount of time, and then you send them back to daycare or wherever they go. You know what I'm saying? Like why do they have to be out there that long?
The royal family have to make appearances. It's all they do. They don't do anything
They
else.
have to make appearances and then
Right,
show
that's
the-
what I'm saying. Make your appearance, take your photos.
She probably can't leave though. Somebody got to stay.
Yeah, and the queen didn't attend the jubilee because deathbed, and so the rest of the royal family had to be there.
Just what?
She's gonna die. Like it doesn't make sense. Like she was out here crying during the what's it called national anthem, the God Save the Queen. Like something's wrong. The song's not that emotional.
Who was
For her to be
crying?
crying. The
Kate?
queen, she was all tearing
Queen.
up. Like it's not that
Oh.
serious.
So this is her last one.
I think it is. Yeah, I think she knows, and I think I know. So
I
can
think
she die so I can get a holiday? Come on.
Well, COVID probably didn't help either.
Probably, like, yeah, she got COVID and everything, and then she was fine. What, a week later? That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't add up. It's not the time recommended.
Makes me wonder, how does she get it? Like she's the queen. Like
probably
all
one
you gotta
of
do is walk.
the
I guess it don't matter.
Just walk through it, and literally the virus is in the air for up to 3 hours.
It doesn't matter.
And remember, they have little, they have the workers, slaves.
Everywhere I turn, everybody catching the vid.
Not the slaves. Oh my gosh!
You didn't know they got in their house, in the castles.
Queen 7 years on the throne. Look, that's a long fucking.
She's rude though, because she knows her son's not gonna rule that long.
Can't she just not have him rule at all?
I think that's what she's trying to do. I think she's honestly just holding on so he doesn't have enough time to rule.
I mean, she's 96.
Well, I think if you reach a certain age, it moves on to the next heir. So I think that's why.
Okay.
Because then it would go down to the kids,
the sons, or the one son, the oldest son.
No, it's going from the oldest son and then down from there.
Yeah, after he dies, or like that's her son, and then he has kids, right?
Yeah, with Diana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
The oldest son would rule.
Whatever his face is,
William.
With Kate.
William.
Yeah, William.
William and Kate.
So gotcha. Kate will be queen.
Well, I guess she's not that bad, but Louis was dread. He's a child. Look, he was expressing himself. Look, he deserved. Look, but we across a different pond. Okay, we do things a little bit differently. We roll up or thump. We like to thump the kids.
Yeah, it's this for me. It works.
It works, and
makes them stop. Like, give me your hand. Give me your hand. No. I'm like, I pop them in the hand.
Look, but we different over here. We different.
Like
we a little more ghetto.
Before we leave the house, I tell them what's going down, and they follow suit. They follow.
Don't touch nothing, or I break your hand. I'm just kidding. Don't touch nothing. Don't act like nothing. You gonna act like you got some home training.
I'll be like, all right, y'all know why we're here. You know how I want you to present yourself when we walk in here. Don't be acting crazy. They're like, yes, ma'am. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's go.
I think it's just him though, because the other kids weren't like that.
But he's the oldest, right?
The youngest.
Oh, he's the youngest. Oh. I don't see. Again, I don't know.
There has to be a lot of pressure being royalty.
Man.
Who died?
Her husband, yeah. Her husband died last year. which he was like Duke or something like that. I guess that, I mean, like something with his title. We know it wouldn't happen if it was us. Look, I wouldn't even keep them out there that long. That's the thing. Like maybe an hour. That's enough for photos. Move from one spot to another spot. Have a seat, and then nanny come get these kids. Like I would have. That's what I would have done. Like,
Yeah.
did they really have to be out there that entire time? Because
I know my son. He like, Mom, I'm bored. Let's leave. That's exactly what my son would say.
Yep. And then if she's queen, with her kids acting a plum fool,
She's not queen. She won't ever be queen. You didn't get the role of queen. Like, if William becomes king, she's still just the Duchess of Cambridge.
Oh.
Yeah, they didn't become queen. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because it's actual bloodline. It's not like
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But then the kids could eventually.
Well, the only way the girl will become queen is if the oldest son died.
Right.
But other than that, the other two won't become king or queen.
So William would be king, and she's like, "Oh, I'm just Duchess."
So what if something happened to William, and then the oldest son wasn't old enough to rule?
No, it goes straight to him. He would just be. He would just have. I guess it would be.
Wouldn't he have
like a guardian?
You would just have a guardian, but he would still be king.
Okay, I know. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Thought she might be like regent or something until he was old enough to rule.
Like the movies where they have regent.
Well, no. If William died, oh no, because Harry. Yeah, I guess she would be regent because Harry isn't royalty anymore.
Yeah. He renounced his stuff, which I don't blame him. Look, I don't blame him at all.
I get that he does, but he also wants like the protection of royalty. But if you denounce it, then
you don't get that protection.
You don't get that protection, so you can't be treated like royalty if you're not royalty. You know.
Can he renounce his denunciation?
I don't think so. I don't think they want him back. Like he was moving mad. He married a black woman.
I'm sure his mom. I just can't.
And that's why his mom is dead, because she was moving mad too. They don't like people who move mad. He did what he had to do when he married that black woman, because she would have ended up just like Diana. He did what he had to do to protect his family.
Married a black woman and left. Like, y'all not about to kill my wife.
So messed up.
That's crazy that you would have to do something like that to protect your family.
I remember I watched that broadcast when they were on Oprah. That was so sad.
I don't think I've seen it. I need to.
Like they have chickens and stuff.
They have chickens?
Mm-hmm.
That's super cool. I love that.
I mean, still first world problems. Do you know what I mean? Like, my problems are bigger than his. Who cares?
Right?
Like, okay, right. You didn't get to be king. Oh my god.
Damn. I feel bad for the wives. Like, y'all don't even get the official title.
You still live in lavish,
right?
So
they live in like queen.
I'll be fine if I don't have a title. If I'm.
But it's not financial, right? It's just like all real estate, like a lot of assets. They have a lot of assets. They don't have a lot of funds, right?
No, they have funds.
Or
she's still royalty. Well, she's still royalty. So, well, Duchess. So I mean,
I was watching a documentary, and they were like, they're not rich. They just have a lot of assets, which makes them rich.
Either way,
because they sometimes they open like certain things like charities, or they do other stuff, so they do have their own wealth if they want to. But most of them are content not to.
Yeah, like William works, right? He works for like the military over there.
Yeah, because he cheated on her, and a normal woman would leave, but she didn't leave, and I wouldn't leave either because that's not my business. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, he cheated on her? Seriously?
Yeah, with some ugly ass woman. I would personally have some issues with him looking like that, and then the woman looking like that as well.
I would have issues too, but technically, if I don't gotta see your ass, no, if I just have your kids and not really see you, and I'd be distant, and in public we together and have laughy, that's fine. Have my own quarters on the other side of the palace, please. Like,
They don't live in the palace. They live in
they have their own little
the
place,
house.
well, it's still luxurious, I'm sure.
Yeah.
right?
Let me have one half and you have the other. Okay.
Man, that would be the life. I always tell
gorgeous.
myself whenever I get married, I want opposite shifts. So you work I work mornings, you work nights, or something like that, just to have like that distance. But
so, I have a question. So what if she ends up, having some relations?
What happened to Diana, Brandie?
Oh, they're gonna
That
kill
a
her?
healthy woman. He was just healthy, and then all of a sudden she was dead. And the car was
They're
a problem. The
they're
car
gonna
was
kill
a
her
problem,
because she
really.
steps out of the marriage.
What's the car a problem?
So if she steps out of the marriage, she's automatically like on the block. Like,
Well, yeah,
but they would
because that's what
immediately
happened.
divorce.
Because Charles cheated on Diana first, and then and everything was all good, Camilla was all still around, and then when she cheated, all of a sudden she was dead.
Yeah, but they were divorced though, right?
Yeah,
Divorced.
I think they were, but I don't think it was like she was still living with the riches. So.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because they were divorced, and then she started dating someone else.
Maybe she probably got somebody just to, might not be sexual, but might have some eye candy, at least.
No, she fell in love with she fell in love with a prince or something, like an Arab prince, and they didn't like that. I told you they were moving mad. Maybe if she fell in love with a white man, maybe she'll still be alive. But an Arab prince,
dang. She said, "You got money." I know. I saw pictures of them being on a boat or something like that, and it was like videotaped. And I mean, it was clearly that they were together. Like,
I would eloped. Right when I was with him, I was like, "Oh, I'm not coming back because you know what they would do to me. So let me just take my exit."
But they had kids.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. So you just up and leave. So that's so sad.
So like crazy. Like your life would be miserable.
And I wonder how the queen is over several countries, right? Like even smaller countries like Jamaica, right?
Not for a long time. They have their independence because it was kind of called out about the fact that she still owned a lot of countries, but most of them have their independence. They've had their independence for a long time.
Okay. I don't know why I assumed differently. Let's see. Making peanut butter cookies. That sounds so good. So
we have some Oreos. I might actually get some of those.
Listen to Long Way to a Small Angry Planet while mixing. Hand mixing? Ooh, Lord, you strong. There's this recipe that I have where you I want to say she has a bakery called Yoke or something like that, but she made this video on how to make cookies like hers, and you blend sugar and butter until it gets fluffy, and you mix all the ingredients and then let it sit overnight, and it's so good. It's so good. She compared the batch that she made right away after mixing and the batch that she let sit, and it was a completely different taste and whatnot. So I think someone got in trouble for revealing the queen's riches. Wasn't that a thing?
I can only imagine what the riches are.
I don't know. I think we would know.
There was a while back, but no one cares.
No one cares. Well, yeah.
Look, I love Dion. Look, she is educating us. I look. I have no idea. The driver was supposedly drunk, but Diana was Al Fahid's son, owner of Harold's son.
Harrods is a chain. It's a not chain store. It's just a shop here. It's for the rich. You don't go there if you're poor. I mean, you can go to look, but you can't afford nothing.
I was about to look it up. Harold's son. Harold.
No, it's just called Harrods.
Harrods.
Like if you come to London, like most people save a multitude of their money just to buy something from Harrods. It's like the shop.
Oh, really?
Mm.
So the driver was able to drive to, okay, and then when he picked her up, that's when it just hell broke loose.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I don't know. That sounds stupid. A drunk driver driving the previous princess or the previous duchess. I that don't sound right.
Yeah,
like she's too important. Like, what do you
royalty? I'm sure they wouldn't just allow anyone to drive her. Like that's
right. That would be like the version of. I mean, it's not no regular degla Uber driver, right? Like, we're not talking about no regular degla person. So, I mean, like, wouldn't that be basically like U.S. Secret Service official driving her around? I don't believe that for a goddamn second. $2.4 billion. Holy moly.
No, I'll hold some of that. Give me some of that. I'll take it.
London.
Pay off my debts.
What do they sell? Bags? No. Dresses? Perfume? Oh my god. You gotta sign into Lord Jesus. I'm curious, so I'm over here. $603 for a dress. Or those are pounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
1,700 pounds. 1,700 for a freaking dress. I can't. So I get it.
If I was really going somewhere, and it was with royalty, oh yeah, I'm getting the dress. I'm not trying to look ragged out here.
Look, she was looking stunning too. She came out of a car with a black dress on after her husband had cheated on her, and I was like, Diane,
you know what? I'll make sure
you look great.
I would make sure I would look good every night just to see like this is what
it was tight, form fitting, like oh.
But I'm sure she can't be so risque what she wears either. She can't be so revealing. So
she was, but that day that it was all over the news that she her husband was cheating on her, and then after she died, he turned around and married her. Turned around and married the girl that he was cheating on her with.
I think because he loved Camilla, he didn't ever love.
Yeah, Diana.
Did anyone that they marry really love each other?
Well, they married. Well, they're cousins. The queen and her husband were cousins. They're like second cousins. Because there's a lot of incest inbred in the family. That's how they lasted in royalty for so long.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's her second cousin.
Keep it pure, or whatever you want to call it.
She grew up with her second cousin, and then she married him.
And
then he died.
The one that died last year.
And it wasn't all based off of love, though, right?
I think they genuinely loved each other.
Yeah.
If you look at the pictures of them when they're younger, she was in love. They were in love.
Woo! Commonwealth countries 56. The still rose. Gotcha. She still rose. Gotcha. See, and I only knew that because like someone was talking to me about it and how they're still fighting against it and whatnot. I don't know. Anyway, let's do some reading though. we're gonna do one more reading sprint. I think we're gonna just do a 30-minute and then wind down from there because
Sounds
we're
good.
getting sleepy. And I need more. I ordered chips and salsa, and they only gave me the salsa.
Man, you know what? They be tripping out here because I went to Chipotle, pick up my food.
Today?
No, it was was it? It was the end of last week.
Right.
You know, I get my regular, right? I get my 3 tacos, soft
Your
tacos,
same taco.
and I be getting the hot sauce with the chips.
Mm.
So I'm going through the drive-through. Next thing I know, they said, "Oh, we're out of chips," and I'm like, "Don't you got tortillas right there?
Fire those babies.
Are you kidding me?
Bad boys up, please.
Y'all just don't want to cook you just don't want to make chips. Just say you don't want to make chips."
Mm-mm.
And they're like, we don't have any more chips. I'm like, all right, whatever. She's like, if you want your refund, just go to this and this. I'm like, you know what? You tripping.
Ah,
You tripping.
what?
So I was like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do because I need the chips. Have you call somebody or I'll call somebody and then I'll let you be on the phone for a second. I'll go to a different location. I'll pick up my chips elsewhere, but let them know these are already paid for. Like, I'm not,
Lord.
because y'all don't want to make some chips and you got the stuff.
Mm.
But then again, I can't keep going to that same location because last time I went there, the dude, I was like, okay, like, yep, it's under Dre. He's like, under Morris, right? I said Dre, and then he still gave me the one that said Morris, and I'm like, bro, are you high? He's like,
Yeah, I am.
all right.
You notice you see it?
I'm like, all right, bro, let me help you out here real quick.
Lord.
This is how it's spelled, all right? Let me help you out. It should be right there. I put my head in the window and everything. It's right there. It's right there. I'm like, I can't keep going to this location. Oh,
Shut up. That's scandalous.
Struggle here.
Look. Oof. Can you imagine the night before your wedding night and you over there screwing, you know?
Man, I feel like mentally, some like when they're growing up, they prepare them to like, this is what's going to happen. So you mentally gotta be ready for this and this and this.
But you should be like that, right?
I don't think she was.
Man, for all, I mean, I don't know. These are just based off movies, but majority of the time, 9 times out of 10, the man cheats on the woman.
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
But it's embarrassing for the wife because, like, you know, you have to stick beside him, you know, when you really don't want to. Like, I would be fine being Duchess and you cheating on me if it didn't get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were smart enough.
The thing is, it always got out.
It always got out.
And sometimes the woman would have the baby and then they would give the baby away.
Yeah, I don't like
so
that.
there wouldn't be scandal.
That's where I draw the line. Like,
at least in movies. I don't know if it's realistic in real life, but
all right, let me go ahead and share this.
They'll be sending her somewhere in a cabin somewhere far, far away in the country
to have the baby in the woods. I'm just kidding.
Or to have the baby, and then she had to take some time out for herself mentally, but she's back now.
Oh God.
I mean, probably they put mentally ill royals in like mental homes and just leave them there. They don't acknowledge the fact that they're royalty. They just put them in a home and forget that they exist.
Damn.
Oh my God.
These white folks crazy.
I don't need loyalty. I just want the money of it.
The assets, the legacy.
Yeah, you can have those nice dresses and all that stuff, but I just need the funds, and y'all don't have to see my face. Okay?
College tuition, you know, the perks. Look. All right, guys. Happy reading. How was everyone's reading?
Good. I ended on beginning chapter 6 now.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. I read like 4 pages. I keep getting this alert on TikTok saying that one of my contacts posted something, so I finally go and look, and it's one of my students' parents.
Oh my gosh.
She has 145,000 followers.
Wow.
1.7 million likes. Who are you?
Wow.
I swear we called CPS on you last year. What you doing? What you doing? I can't TikTok.
Oh my
I'm not taking karaoke.
God.
Woo. How you doing over there, Dion?
I'm good.
You gaming?
No, so this guy gave me a game account a while back, like in January.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching a stream, and he was in the stream, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get." He's like, "Oh, I want to stop playing the game again. I'm just gonna take my account back." And like they were like, "Oh, are you gonna ask Dion if you can have the account back?" And he was like, "No, I have the information." But what he doesn't know is I've already changed the information, because why would I just have the game in his details under his Gmail? Like, well, yeah. But also, no, I'm not giving you back the account, because if you give me something, it's mine.
Right.
So
You're trying to renege.
So I'm waiting for him to have the audacity to ask me. But I don't care if it ruins friendship. It's not my business.
Right. You already gave it to me. How long have you had it? You probably had it for a while too.
6 months. He gave it to me in January. 6
yeah,
months
in
I've had the
January.
account. Yeah. But it's not even the fact he didn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna ask." He just said, "No, it's okay. I have the information."
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
He was just gonna go in there and start bulldozing
Wow.
and take over. No, you gave it up. That's your loss.
Right.
Nah, he said, "I'm gonna let you borrow this." But even then, how do you borrow a game?
How do you borrow?
How do you do that? I don't even think that's possible. Anyways, hi, Professor.
Hey, Mel.
Almost missed y'all. We traveled to my mom's. Ooh, is that still in Texas? Are y'all closer to me? Can we have lunch? Let me know. That was our last sprint. I'm sorry.
Hey, Erica.
I'm sorry. I am getting sleepy. I've been sleeping literally like 10 to 15 hours a day. I'm childless this week for the first time in at least 5 years. Praise God. Praise God. Okay. For 1 week, I got 1 week to catch up on sleep.
Oh, man.
Spend time with my family. Read 2 pages. That's what I'm talking about. Productive. I really need to buckle down and I like it.
I like it. It was a lot at the beginning. I did like
That first chapter is hard hitting.
Yeah, it is.
It went out with a bang. I literally put it down. So did Brandie. But I put it down and waited until the next day to read it. Just as parents, like it's just that was hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I guess I'll ask you on Instagram on when we're having a discussion about it. But I think I'm on what chapter? You're on chapter 7, right? Chapter 6 or 7?
I'm about to begin chapter 6 for me.
I like the idea of like an ancestor home.
Yeah,
I love that.
Nice.
Did you get to the point where the tree crashes?
No, not yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, technically, it's not a spoiler, and it's a tree. It's a tree. I'm on chapter 12, and like that hurt my soul. It was like, not a tree. Yes, we're still in Texas. Haha, we are close to you, I think. If you're close to the DFW area, let me know. Look, I got 1 week. Less than 1 week at this point. With no child. No child. I have never in the history of my 7 years of parenting had this much time off. So, you let me know. Any of y'all folks close by in Texas if y'all want to go get some lunch or read or something. I'm here for it. When will you be close to me? Saf, when will you be close to me? You know, you on the other side of Texas. Like 10 hours. Yeah, she's in the valley. Okay. All right, guys. That is it for the sprint. Thank you so much for popping in. I know I mentioned this earlier, but Brandie now has memberships on her channel. And I've already signed up. I'm already the first one because, bitch, if you thought I was going to let y'all be the first one, no. I get first dibs on everything. So, yeah, she has memberships on her channel now.
It's Bree's fault.
It's not my fault. But I'm really looking forward to extra membership only sprints where I can sit there and drink and get drunk and have no care in the world. And
my God.
Ain't nobody gonna see it but the members. So
true.
Yeah, I really look forward to that
because
we're at 26 pages, enjoying this book. I'm so glad for you. I'm so happy. If you want to do a couple reading sprints for it, let me know.
Okay.
Let's definitely do that. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Buenas noches,
everyone.
Bonus nachos and chips. What?
My goodness, something funny. So yesterday, Steph said, "Buenas noches," and someone said, "I like nachos. Nachos are really good."
Oh God.
Buenas nachos and chips.
Buenas nachos and chips. I'm so mad about my chips.
Look, I have salsa. They just skipped the chips, so that's okay. But that is, people just need to shut up. Just shut your mouth. That's kind of offensive to the language, though. Like, but it is what it is. All right, got Brandie will have sprints tomorrow. Dion will have sprints on Monday.
No, I won't.
No,
I'm just waiting for her to actually start her channel.
Oh my gosh!
Congrats, Brandie. Yeah, go ahead and
thanks, Eric.
Go to her channel and hit join. Go to her channel and hit join and sign up.
If you want to.
If you want to, because I'm telling you, we're gonna have fun with it. And it's not even it ain't for me, but I'm gonna be acting crazy. And I look forward to it. Like it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time.
All right.
So go over there and sign up.
Everybody will still be respectful amongst each other, but
oh yeah, you gotta agree to those terms. Like don't be over there acting a plum fool, okay? Don't be embarrassing us on the interwebs.
Oh my gosh.
So. All right, see you guys tomorrow, and we will see y'all on Brandie's channel for sprints. Same time. Well, it's like 9 her time or 8.
It'll be 8.
Your time. Yeah, 8. So 7 Central Time. So bye everyone. We'll see you.